From polarization in Congress to divisive partisanship in communities, politics in many ways has become engulfed in hostility. Thanks for joining us at 5:30. I'm Glenda Lewis. Recent analysis done by the Pew Research Center shows Democrats and Republicans are farther apart today than at any time in the past 50 years, and it's having a detrimental impact, severing friendships and in some cases inciting violence. 7 Action News reporter Amira David got a glimpse at how two unlikely friendships and one initiative is bringing hope and a roadmap to how civility can be restored.
He's right there, and then I'm over there.
Katie Kramer and Mohammed Smitty have a lot in common. They both went to the same high school and were part of the same extracurricular club.
So this is the group that you guys were both in?
Yeah.
Each one calls the other a friend, despite the one big thing they don't see eye to eye on: politics.
We have pretty different opinions on a wide range of issues.
Katie identifies as a liberal, Mohammed a conservative.
Sophomore year, Mohammed told me he wanted to be president one day, and he wanted to run as a Republican. And I was like, hey, have some good views, and I might vote for you in 20 years.
But what started as jokes turned into spirited debates as Katie and Mohammed found their political voice as students at Oakland University.
We run organizations on campus that literally stand for opposing views.
The two have differing politics, sexual orientations, and religions, but today say they are closer than ever before, making this friendship a rarity, particularly as partisan hostility grows. The Pew Research Center has found a majority of Democrats and Republicans now view members of the opposing party as immoral and dishonest.
The whole point of this project, of course, is to be able to see people first beyond their politics.
Enter the Civility Project, the initiative of two journalists to break down hostility and encourage more civility through workshops and dialogue.
It breaks down the assumptions, leads to more respect for each other.
Today, Nolan Finley of the Detroit News and Stephen Henderson of NPR team up to host discussions in company workplaces, school districts, and community groups, helping those who don't see eye to eye at least see through to the other side, an idea that was born out of their own unique friendship.
We don't agree on almost anything, but we do it in a way that's respectful.
How did we get here? And what I mean by here is to a place where we need something like the Civility Project.
We've gotten here because of the division that we see among people over politics and culture.
Some have blamed rhetoric at the top, and others, cable news stations that have leaned into the division.
It's fear that drives all of that, and it's easy to fear what you don't know.
Welcome everybody to the Civility Project.
But since the pandemic began, the project has seen big demand to squash the fear, the two having now led over 100 discussions.
What does it say to you that this has been so well received?
I mean, it says that people really want something different.
There's a hunger, I believe, for civility and for conversations about how to get to a more civil place.
And perhaps even get to a friendship.
And it really helps to understand the way that other people think.
Where the no-go topics aren't off the table.
I think the two things Mohammed and I talk about the most are politics and religion.
And where one person disagreeing with the other is viewed through a vein of acceptance versus hate.
Well, there's that mutual respect that we both have for each other, that it's a conversation.
We're allowed to disagree and still like each other as people.
I'm Amira David, 7 Action News.
And if you're interested in booking a civility dialogue session with your group or within your workplace, we've posted a link where you can sign up on our website, WXYZ.com.